Okay, so good evening, everyone. We're going to be going on the live session today. Now, most of us don't have the capital. So today, we won't be doing Martin Gay. We'll be doing something more safer than Martin Gay. So this is to help everybody reduce their losses and yet still make lots of profit. So please, if you're currently watching, if you're able to see the screen, you can echo back just so I can know you're following up the video. Can everybody see my screen? Okay, good. Can anybody see my screen? Is everybody able to see my screen?
No, not yet.
Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing and start sharing again. Let me stop sharing. Okay, can everybody see my screen now?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Okay, good. So we're going to play a couple of games, just a maximum of 10 games. We won't be able to go above 10. But now this is it. The moment we're able to make little profits, we close for the day. Now, you don't have to bet the exact amount I'm betting, but you have to bet something relatively okay with you. So this is my advice. Say for instance you have 100,000. You can keep placing a flat bet of 1%. So initially there are like two strategies basically. So the strategy of the martingale, this is where when you make a loss, you double up or you play times 1.5 times 1.3, which is if you play like 100,000 and you make a loss, you could up it up. So when you win your next game, you recover. Now you could do that, which is the martingale, or you could do the other strategy. It's a bit slow, but it's far more guaranteed. Now, the benefit of this strategy I'm going to be showing you right now is that you will make as much money as you would make with martingale. So on the martingale, for instance, you get to earn even more, but on this particular strategy, you earn little, but you're on a more guaranteed position. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so I'm gonna open up a new tab, and on this new tab, I will head over to Real Naps.
You don't buy this thing. No be church. I will do something, no be church.
I don't lost my mobile charger. I no carry am come here.
No carry the yankee. Now outside this is an. See what's that?
I thought they worry me.
Hey, wait, no give me kata. Carry God name, beg you.
Na today.
Okay, I have to mute that call. Okay, so week 13, we have Everton and Liverpool. So I'm going to head over. Let's head over to our virtual football and our scheduled virtual football. Okay, so I'm going to place my first game, Everton and Liverpool. So Everton and Liverpool, I'm going to be playing this game under 2.5. Okay. Okay, so I've placed my game, Everton and Liverpool. Now, if you're also placing, you can place your own bets, which is the exact same thing I had just placed my bet on, which is Everton and Liverpool. So, like I said, we're not going to be using martingale on this particular strategy. Instead, we're going to be betting flat. So we have a take profit and a stop loss. For me, my take profit is around 10 to 15%. So once I make within 10 to 15%, I am gone. So I started up with 1,045,000. Now, my stop loss, which is what will I stop at? Now, if I'm able to lose up to 40%, I would stop. So, in other words, there are two rules over here. The first rule, to make 15% profits, which I'm currently on the right time. And the second rule, if I make up to, 40% max in losses, I am done for the day. So this is the first game. Okay, so now this first game is a loss. If you had placed this game with 1% of your account, so this simply means you've only lost 1%. Now the normal martingale, this is where you get to double up. But now this strategy, you don't have to double up. Like I said, you have a maximum of 10 games, and then you have a take profit and a stop loss. Okay, if you're using 1%, it means you can lose to a maximum of, 40%. But now, if you're playing each game, which is with 1%, and you're playing 10 games per week, the maximum you should be able to lose is around 5 to 6%, which keeps you on a safer side. Okay, I'll be proceeding to play my next game now. So on my next game, we have Crystal Palace and Man City. So on the game here between let me first refresh my page. On the game between Crystal Palace and Man City, I'll be placing my auto bet again, which will be a bet for under 2.5.
Sorry, please. Sorry to interrupt.
Okay, go on.
The bot is showing over 2.5.
Okay, yes, all predictions for the software are actually over. We only get to short the market within specific period. So normally the games it plays are supposed to be going over 1.5 and over 2.5. But within specific time period, especially towards the evening like this, we short the market. So instead of playing the over, we play the under. Okay, so we have our next game going on now, and this game is Crystal Palace and Man City. So now, if you had 1% on your first bet, so on the second bet, you should be going up on another 1%. Now, we'll keep playing 1% of your account continuously till you get to 10 games or till you make, your target profit. The total profit for me is within 10 to 15% profit in a day. So I bet 3 times in a day. I bet in the morning, I bet towards the afternoon, and I bet towards the evening. So if you're going to be playing the way I'm playing, you would also split it within this time frames. Okay, this game is a loss as well. Oh, okay. This game is a win. So we won 225,000 naira on this game. So if you remember, the first game we played, we had lost 100,000. This one is the second one we played. We won 225. So if you remove 100,000 from the first one and you remove the 100,000 for this one, we only have a profit of 25,000 naira. I don't know if everybody follows up what I'm trying to do here.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to refresh my page so my balance gets updated. Okay, perfect. So I've recovered everything I lost and I'm still on profit. Now I'm on profit on 25,000 naira. So let me place another game. On this other game, I have Fulham and Arsenal. So Fulham and Arsenal, we're going to be placing that bet, which is over here. And like I said, we'll be placing our game with 1%. Now, if you have like 100,000, this will be you placing 1,000 naira per game. So we're going to watch the game play, the game between Fulham and Arsenal. Okay, so our game has started. Now remember, we have a take profits and a stop loss. If we hit our stop loss before the 10 games, we close. If we hit our take profits, we close. It is not a do or die affair. You're here to make money today, tomorrow, and next tomorrow. You don't have to be greedy. You just have to play your game, reach your take profit, you stop, reach your stop loss, you stop. Okay, so I think we also won this game. So out of 3 games right now, we have won 2. So initially we made 25k in profits. Now I think we're currently in 125 plus 15, 140k in profits. So I think 140,000 naira for me is something I would stop for today. I don't like making more than 250k in a day. 200 to 50k for me. Sometimes 150k in a day is okay for me. And I've been able to reach my target of 140k because I've played before in the morning. So this will be it for today. So for those of us who would want to get your account funded, this new strategy is 101% guarantee. There's no, like, you will never be able to go wrong with it. We have been running simulations on this particular strategy right now. I'm showing you. An account was funded with 2 million, and we're able to, let me refresh the page to my balance update. And we're able to build this account from 1 million, close to 6 million naira right now. And it's just within this strategy. So if you want to get on board on this strategy, get your account reasonably funded. Like I said, you would have a take profit and a stop loss. 10%, 15% a day is good. Now you can even do 5% a day. I have somebody who already has 2 million in his account and he does 5% every day and he's okay with it. That is 100,000 naira every day. So in a month, that is 6 million naira. Sorry, that is 3 million naira. Now, so see you all tomorrow. The channel, I would always drop update on that channel. So if you have any questions, you can ask me on WhatsApp. Now, for tomorrow's meeting, I will try as much as possible to update a whole lot before to make it a bit convenient for every single person. Does anyone have any questions to ask before we end the live session?
Yes, please.
Okay, please go on.
Okay, so it's more of an observation.
Okay.
Yeah, last week you updated the software.
Okay.
You had to you posted that you are updating it and you actually worked on it.
Okay.
And it was after the update that you did, it now converted from giving under 2.5, which was the initial prediction that the software gives, and then it was now giving over 2.5.
Okay.
I want to actually share something. So the very first day, because I've been following it, and I try to trade every day.
Oh,
So
okay.
when they
Would you want to show us your history, like how you've been betting the guy? Would you want to share your screen?
Yes, it's fine.
Okay,
I can do
please
that.
share your screen. Let's see.
Okay, so give me a second. Why is it growing? Show too many hoops. Share screen.
Okay, we can see your screen.
Okay. So what I wanted to share, can you see? Oh no, let me refresh.
Okay.
So what I wanted to share was the very first day after you updated this app, the
Okay.
app was a fire. When you say something was fire, and I was following the because I cannot. You are the one that created this application. Initially, it was given under 2.5. Now
Okay.
you have now you have updated it, and it's now given over 2.5. So there's no coconut head that I have that will make me to now say no, it's not under 2.5. That's what I paid for. If DannyokeC says play under 2.5, I play under 2.5. If it says play over 2.5, I follow the instruction. So the day after the application was updated, when you finish your updates, I think let me see if I can get to the history. I was at my office. That was my break period, and so let me try to load more games. I was just winning back to back to back to back. And this is the record. This was this was this is 15th. I think that was the day. No,
Hmm.
15. See this day.
This was after the
19.
last updates we did.
This was after the last update. Just look at how this thing was firing. Yes, I lost this game. Win, 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 win. And this is because I'm playing. I'm not playing like I play one. Look at the time frame. So if 7:42, 7:51, 7:54, 56, 59. You understand? This was if I even all this gap between like 59, then 18:15. All those gap was because I was in the office. I was distracted, so I didn't even follow up. Then I come back again. You see the winning rate, But unfortunately, the next day, I now played and I lost all of this. It crashed my account for me, So I think okay, this was one that crashed my account for me.
Oh.
So yeah,
So sorry to hear this. There is still this lady that sent us a proof, her testimonial. I think I shared it not too long. This lady made up to 4 point something million in a day. And when we asked her how she did it, she said it was over 2.5. I was like, what? So she showed me how she made over 20 something, winnings. So the real truth is that over 2.5 is actually what the software predicts. But me myself, I time it for when those short games would fail and I just enter and go. But if you want to be betting almost every time, like especially during the afternoon, I said, sorry, during the morning, like very early in the morning, the over 2.5 works. I'm talking about within that kind 7 o'clock. If you play like 15 games within this period and you play each of them like, 1,000 or 2,000, you will likely go home with 20K that early morning. But the problem is the moment you win it, you just don't come back again because after that so many goals, it falls. And when it's actually weighing small, it's usually the beginning of the season, right? The beginning of the week when people have not started investing their minds to play so much goals. That is when it's good. If you come back after then, you might not really like what you see. But this is what is going to happen. You see, this December, everybody would be a multi-millionaire from this thing. I don't mind borrowing your money. Like, I don't mind giving you money to fund your account, but I'm 100% sure everybody will make times 4 times 5 of it. So pay me back will not even be a problem. But I'm happy you're able to tell me how you won perfectly fine. Oh, Chidera, you want to say something? Please go on. Okay, you can stop sharing. Chidera, go on. You raised your hand. Okay, so since Chidera is not saying anything, that will be it for today. So I'll announce the next meeting on the channel. Thank you all for joining today.